We now return to Let's Play Harvest Moon. So I now have 400 pieces. Total, to get both of the upgrades, I'm going to need 750, I believe. So we're on a good start. Yeah. The next thing, of course, is money. And I now have 1,000. I think we'll just use that to go ahead and get some croppage. Now, what I'm probably going to do is try and stagger some of my... Oh. Rainy. Okay. Well, that's fine then. We'll have to bring in the dog. But anyway, I'm going to try and stagger my crops because even though the bin is like right here next to the crops, it is going to take a little bit of time to drag them all over. So we can kind of gauge right now, I guess, just how much 2 fields are going to be. Actually, I definitely want to be getting these, but I also need to make sure that at noon, if we haven't made it, I need to go... Shit! I need to go and get some new ones. I need to go into town. Shh, come on, come on, come on, come on. At the very least, I guess I could buy some grass. I do kind of want the grass to go a little bit further. I'd like to have a good sizable amount of hay come the fall. So having 3 plots of grass is probably pretty good. And then I'll buy an animal right after summer, after I've bought my extension. Okay, we're going to gauge this by noon. So... I don't know, though. I feel like noon should have come already. I wonder if being in the midst of an... Okay, there's noon. So, we can almost get 2 fields. Which means probably a maximum of 3 fields. Now, I realize that I've planted these pretty damn far away. However... So, let's say 4, and then we'll plant 2 a day. I mean, being closer, maybe we can afford to plant 3. However, we could also do potatoes. I'm not sure what they... Obviously, they are going to cost the same. Let's buy one of these. You know, it might not be viable. Well, alright. We'll buy 1 for now, and that'll be the last one for the season. I do want to buy some potatoes. Really, I should be focusing all my money on just the turnips, because the turnaround on them is so much higher. It takes, I want to say, 6 days for a potato to grow at 80G versus 4 for 60. I'm not sure... What's the day? Monday. So, would this be in time? If it is indeed 6, then it would be just in time for Sunday, when I could sell some. So why don't we grab just 1? And I can at least sell 3. Although, I mean, when you think about the price for that, because the price for this is only going to be 40 more, maybe 60 more, it's not going to be double. I don't know if it's more cost-effective or not to buy those things. We can run into the woods. I might be able to grab a berry. I guess I'll find out. I might be able to make it out with a berry before... I don't know. No, you son of a bitch! I looked right at it when I did that, too. Okay, well... Fast fish, maybe? Maybe? It's gonna have to be a damn fast fish. It's evening. Okay, screw it. Well, let's go further up and grab a berry so we can go into town. I could have made it back with that berry, so yes, I could have... After noon, Could have made it back with a berry. Okay. So I should get some good money for the 2 fields of crops. That'll be nice. And then we'll do a little bit of planting this evening. I will try and get them a little bit closer this time. I'm not so concerned. Really, I guess maybe it's unfounded that I put them so close to the watering hole, because I was like, well, it'll be more convenient for me. True, but I can water at night when it does not matter. When time doesn't matter. Having the crops closer is probably a better idea. So we'll go ahead and spend some time this evening just putting some fields closer. That'll be a little bit better. I did not look to see what chickens cost. That's down the road, though. We don't need to worry about that. I mean, I could be using them right now to actually make some money, but I need to get that 5 grand. It is, well, okay, so we're about a third of the way through the season. Oh, mole. Okay, so there are moles in the game. If you toss them outside your farm, they, well, outside the field, I should say, they disappear. I'm not sure exactly what they do. If you let them, money. If you let them come back into your field, your crops, do they? I don't remember what moles do, to be honest. I'm not even gonna speculate on that. So I definitely have enough field. I just opened these up, but I'm gonna go ahead and build them down here. Now I may actually, if I do that, may need to take a trip to the spring because I need to water as well tonight. So that's 3. How many do I have? I only bought 2, right? Well, I bought grass as well. Okay. So we can just utilize the first 2 up front, which will be fine. Yeah, it was kind of dumb to have these all the way over here. In fact, I may need to reconsider how these fields are laid out, too, because this is kind of an awkward space. But one thing you can do when you get corn in the summer is it's really more effective to plant long rows of it. Well, at least with the sprinkler. When you've got a sprinkler, it's more effective to do that, especially if you do like a big amount, because then you can get, well, it's a little bit further down the road, but when we get a horse, we'll get saddlebags, and we can just kind of leave the horse in the field, and I can just run back to him. So, okay, so we'll take the potato. I really should have swapped out and just done both seeds, but whatever. Okay, keep it right here. Looks like you got all of them. That's good. And we'll go ahead and grab the turnip and drop that off. And probably based upon what I've done this evening, I can get myself 2 more tomorrow. Okay, we're out of water. So I might be able to get all these crops. Maybe. We're already sweating. You can see how this is going to become a little bit tedious for a series and why I would otherwise cut it all out. Unfortunately, it's going to take a couple days to fill in an episode unless I start doing 10-minute episodes, which I guess I could do, but that's a little bit... I don't know. Alright. One more. I'll go ahead and fill up my can with my remaining stamina. That way we're not wasting that. We need a new tool. My new tool for this is going to be... I don't know. Oh? We'll do sickle. It's going to take a while for that grass to grow. No. Put the sickle back. If I accidentally use the sickle, it's going to, I believe, destroy my plants. So let's not do that. Let's be more proactive. We'll switch to my watering can anyhow. Now, it's going to rain. I obviously don't have to water tomorrow. But I think... Yeah, I don't think it's going to count. How much money do I have now? 200. Okay, so I can buy one more turnip. But is that what I can buy now? Because that money bag, right? I should have had like 170 left, so that money bag was worth 50 then? I guess? And it's raining. It is Tuesday, the 9th. Ah, piss, I didn't... Or did I? Sunny and calm, good. Now, here's the thing. Staying out in the rain can make me sick. Right? I think I have to be in before night, or I can't stay till the game hits midnight. Something to that effect. You see okay. There was a few fence posts that were already destroyed up there. So once again, we'll do this until we hit noon, and we'll go run in and get myself... Well, let's see how much money I've got right now. A lot. So that would be 5 crops. Let's see, I've got 21 days left. I don't think planting counts. We've determined that. So I've effectively got 20 days left. At 4 apiece, that would be the last day of the season. Should, in theory, if I do get all this, last day should, in theory, be just enough to get all croppage. So there's that. Yeah, so I might need to do a little bit of fence maintenance one of these nights as well. Yeah, this is really dumb of me to put these crops way over here. I could definitely gather 3 in the time it would take if I was just right here by the bin. So we'll adjust for that. And maybe I'll even adjust where my fields are right now so that they space out a little bit nicer. Okay, it's noon. I've got a couple left. We'll run into town. Do the berry thing. I can definitely grab 1 berry. If I'm really... if I don't waste time with that, though, I might actually get a fish. It's a gamble, but it might be worth more to do that. I don't know, there's just something that tells me if I stay out in the rain too long, I get sick. And I lose, like, what, half my stamina? I don't know how that works, actually. Maybe I'm misremembering from another game. Entirely possible. So, yeah, if we just stick to the turnips, then the last day of the season should be harvest. Okay. Just go ahead and spend all the money. Okay. So we got that now. We'll try and get myself a fish so I can chuck that in the bin. The thing about the rain is that it's difficult to tell what time it is. So anticipating that I will be able to get... Oh, nope. He's close. Now see, it's, what is it, Stardew Valley? Stardew Valley is where fishing in the rain is actually good, right? Okay, it's already evening. I think I missed my chance. Time just changed. So we'll go to the bar instead. So just barely, it looks like. Just barely, I would have had time to go. Interesting. Another thing I don't recall is that in this game, if you plant in the rain, I think you still have to re-water everything anyhow. I might be mistaken about that. Maybe I should start bringing her flowers. Those might be worth more points. Again, I could be absolutely wrong about that. But, aside from the 5,000 at the end of the evening, or at the end of the season, I mean. And again, I've got all the way up until the end of summer to get that house upgrade. I might just want to go ahead and use my money right now. See, this isn't going to work the way this is all set up. Because it'd be like 1, 2, 3. Well, it would work. But then I can't get to this one. So it wouldn't work. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to have to rethink how I'm doing this. Get out of the way. Ah, nuts. Well, that's okay though. I can fix that real quick. Nope. Threw a little too far. There we go. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like those are watered. So, that's 1. That's 2. Should I try for a 3rd? I may as well, huh? We won't be able to go anywhere that day, but that's okay because Eve is fine for the evening. Okay. So I should have 2 left. Eventually, obviously, I want to stop purchasing seeds, because I need to save some money. So I should really, at that point, only be buying 3 so I can plant them. But there's going to be a thing where we run into too many fields. Because to do that, to rotate, we have to have 3 fields for 4 days. I'm going to need 12 fields rotating, and that potato is actually going to kind of be in the way now. Because it's going to be a field that is staggered. But I definitely want to maintain... Oh, come on. Definitely want to maintain a little bit of cash flow here to make this go as quickly as possible. Because there's other things that come up during the seasons, and I don't want to have to wait a whole year in order to get it again. So, I think that's fine. Let's go take a look at this. Yeah, this thing. I think I can only get rid of this now if I use a hammer on it. So I'm just going to come up and grab a stone, and we'll just replace it. Okay. Replacing it, I guess, is kind of important, just because it is part of the enclosure of what I've got. Which means that even having one little chink in the fence is going to potentially cause issues. And really, I could lower that fence down to be part of this wall. I think that also counts. But whatever. Grab you? Okay. Okay, well, obviously I'm not going to go out in the weather. I mean, I could, but I don't know. Something just tells me I get sick if I do too much of that. But anyway, so we're going to call it a night here, I guess. I will go ahead and just go to bed. Alright. It is now the 10th, so the games begin trying to get this to go. Well, okay, so the planting doesn't count, so it's not actually going to work out to 5. It will maybe work out to 4, because there's that day of planting plus 4 days. Right? I don't know. I'm going to end this one here. I'll see you next time.